para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Yeah, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago.
We're on to our second set of 3 games this Saturday, almost halfway through ang ating 9 games late ngayong araw. Malabon NYBL will go head-to-head with the Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith here in the 18 under division. As always, 16 and 14 under will follow, and to finish our day, it would be the Antipolo JY Titans going up against the Quezon Junior Huskers. Isang magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Hi, and they are still here with Justin Almeda. And Justin, your first overtime dito sa ating season number 3. Extra 5 minutes, no complaints here.
Oh, and finally, the curse has been broken. No? Finding their victory is tay-tay in an overtime in a wonderful fashion.
Tingnan natin if any of these two teams would be able to continue on that trend. Ito nga ang ating unang laro in this best of 3 series. 18 under division ang mauuna between Mandaluyong and the newcomer Malabon NYBL Ballers. Pag-usapan na nga natin, Justin, of course, these newcomers Malabon, but yes, they are newcomers, but they have certain players that have had experience dito. Talking about itong Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith rather, a household name here in Junior MPBL.
So a couple of veterans here for the side of Mandaluyong. We have Irish Chua. It is his 3rd season playing for the Junior MPBL, and he is the captain of this squad. We also have CJ Amos, who is, I heard, trying out for the De La Salle Green Archers. Daha and Noah Banal, a player for the Mapua team in the NCAA Juniors.
Talagang hindi nagkukulang itong Coach Mark Herrera-led squad of the Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith. Secured a championship in one of our previous seasons as well. And ito na nga, naunahan ko kanina, Malabon NYBL is the new kid on the block, or the new team on the block. But as I mentioned, there's still a number of players that have had Junior MPBL experience.
Yes, and talking about those players with experience, we have Sean Santos. He is a returnee. He joined the 1st season, skipped the 2nd season, but now 3rd season he is with the new coming team, Malabon. We also have Sagun. He is a 2nd-year player, played for May Kawayan and made his way to QC last season. And Rain De La Cruz, who also came from the Bulacan team.
Of course, maraming magpapakilala ring bago dito that we haven't seen in the past that would like to make a name for themselves in season number 3 of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Let's get Game 4 started. Let's head over once again to Gio Cruz to introduce our starting five.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Excitement continues here at Barangay Batis, San Juan City, as we bring you Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3. Ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino is the 18 under division featuring Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith and Malabon NYBL Ballers. Now let us meet the starters from both teams, beginning with Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith. Starting guard number 9, Gian Gomez. 2 guard number 6, Iris Chua. At forward number 24, John Atienza. Under forward number 65, Bon Taha. And at center number 29, CJ Satparam. Head coach is Mark Herrera, assisted by Andre Herrera, Judah Villamor, Yong Katikista, Hener Lajoy. Team manager Mark Herrera and team owners Iris Chua and Joseph Chua. And now let us meet the starters for Malabon NYBL Ballers. Starting guard number 4, Steve Pinero. Under guard number 2, Aldrin Rojas. At forward number 3, Kurt Gonzalez. Under forward number 18, John Lord Cruz. And at center number 77, John De La Cruz. The head coach is B-Boy Simon. His assistants are Dan Macapagal, Doms De Coso. Team manager Fernando Arimado. Officiating this ball game, Nino Perez, Raymond Madera, and Alan Baria. Junior MPBL Commissioner Mr. Keith Picasso, Junior MPBL Executive Director J.R. Navarro.
Aloka Tower team starters brought to us by Doray, Dambola ng Pinoy. Malabon will begin this ball game with Penero, Rojas, Gonzalez, Cruz, and De La Cruz. Para naman sa Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith, it's Chua, Gomez, Daha, Atienza, and Satparam to round out their 5 in this 18-under matchup, the 4th game of a 9-game slate mula dito sa Barangay Batis, Wooden Court in San Juan. Tip-off, first possession para sa Mandaluyong. Satparam immediately to the rack, and an end one to begin this ball game. This is Bondaha rather. And kilala mo na rin to eh.
Medyo similar yung build nila, you know? That's why I thought it was Satparam at the start as well.
This is Bondaha giving us our first pound-for-pound fitness foul counted move. B, Liga ready. And that's a type of start na gusto mo makita sa isa sa mga key players mo. That immediately attacking the basket.
Just a big boy move there para kay Daha.
Completes a 3-point play as well to give Mandaluyong this early 3-point lead. Pinheiro gets the ball tapped from behind by Gomez. Daha finds an opening. Block that time. So a good mix, sabi mo nga, yung mga players dito ng Mandaluyong are, some would say, kilala na when it comes to Philippine basketball. Well, of course, Malabon, a number of players that are a bit familiar dito sa ating junior MPBL. I'm sure marami rin sa kanila gustong makilala dito sa ating liga.
Daha on the first 2 possessions of Mandaluyong, showing that he has no fear driving to the basket.
No fear indeed. That 3-pointer will miss para kay Chua. Gomez able to deflect that pass. They're trying to make it hard para dito kay Pinero to bring down the basketball. And then Gian Gomez is not a player na gusto mong makita pag nagbababa ka ng bola eh. Go cross court. Rojas for 3. Couldn't knock it down. Bisat Param securing that board. Whistle. It will stay with the white shirts.
Good intentions there para kay Gian Gomez. You know, keeping his eyes up, looking for that quick knockout play, pero deflected by one of the orange shirts.
Chua once again. Fires from outside. Off to the right. So a couple of misses here para kay Iros. But this is one player, I know, Justin, you're very much familiar. Kumor ka ba naman ng 100 mahigit in another league? Surely, this is not a guy that you would want to catch fire.
Are you talking about Chua?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay.
Malabon still scoreless. Over 2 minutes gone by. It's 8 to shoot. Pull up. Rattles out. Gomez. Immediately on the other end. Speeding through. And nag-post pa sa ere, Justin. Okay lang ba yun?
With a little sauce.
A little sauce indeed, but that's the Gian Gomez special.
Baka nandun yung photographer natin, kaya pumosing.
Hindi pwedeng hindi mo take advantage, no?
Saka hindi pwedeng hindi shumut yun.
Speaking of photo ready, John Lloyd Cruz nagbabalik dito sa ating season number 3. Now playing for Malabon. Of course, played for the JT Bulacan Taipan in the previous season. Number of games I've covered na siya yung naging best player of the ball game. So there is a high potential for this kid. Talking about JLC. Chua misfires once again.
JLC making his way back here in the junior MPBL.
It's a 3-pointer para sa Malabon. The first of the ball game. That was Kurt Gonzalez knocking it down, tying this ball game at 5. Daha. But that length. Another and one para kay Bondaha. I mean, mahirap talaga mapigilan pag nakabuelo na.
Just looking at his length and his ability to put the ball down and drive to the hoop, he is a walking mismatch.
Walking mismatch indeed. Dali nga, ang laki na nga niya. Tapos may handles pa. And may outside shooting din pa. Matchup nightmare. As he gives Mandaluyong back the lead, 8-5. Malabon looking to execute on the half court. Hernandez, former Bulacan player as well, going reverse. Overcooks it. Daha, siya na rin magbababa. Goes to Gomez, open for this 3-ball. Knocks it down. 5 to begin this ball game para kay Gian Gomez. That gives Mandaluyong a 6-point advantage, 11-5, as Malabon NYBL ballers will call for this timeout. Take another look at that find. Daha to Gian Gomez for that 3-point conversion. Blows a kiss to the crowd. 6:09 left. We have this timeout.
Justin, para nga sa laro ngayong araw, it will be a race on who will be the first one to find the team chemistry dahil nabanggit nga ng parehong coaches, ng parehong koponan na bago pa ang halos lahat ng kanilang players at hinahanap pa nga ang tamang timpla para mag-gel ang kanya-kanya nilang team. Pero specifically, nabanggit ni Coach Mark Herrera ng Junior Mandaluyong Microsmith na he will not be expecting any results right now but he is hoping to see the defense system that he has been instilling in his players. Justin?
Thank you, Rinoa. And as with the challenge with the teams that we've heard in the past, Justin, no? yung timpla, that chemistry, gelling, finding that right mix of players, talagang kailangan mangyari at the start of the season.
But these teams, this Mandaluyong squad, although maybe they have not had a lot of time together, there's a lot of high-level basketball experience here. We have a lot of players playing in the NCAA. And yung amuyan na yan, baka second nature na to them.
I just have to say, Direk Jethro is here sa likod natin. Andun na nga, right on cue. May hawig siya kay Gian Gomez eh. I just have to say. Parang kanina ko pa tinigil sa Gian Gomez, parang nakita na kita before. Not just dito sa Junior MPBL, ayun pala na nagdidirect sa atin dito sa likod. And that's a compliment, right? That's a compliment, I would say. Mandaluyong still up by 6. Malabon looking to cut it down. Floater. That will work. So 5 points din para dito kay Gonzalez to begin the ball game para sa Malabon. Aggressive to the basket and finishing through traffic. This is John Atienza. One of their carryovers from that Season 2 campaign. Kung si Atienza.
Grabe tong front court ng Mandaluyong eh. All of them has that athletic ability to drive and finish through contact.
Sabi mo, yung kalibre ng players, hindi mo na kailangang i-doubt, right? It's really more getting things together. As Gonzalez hitting that over a taller defender.
His talent definitely not a question for the white shirts.
The 6 to shoot. Straight away 3, Gonzalez once again. That's off. Able to hit one earlier. So Malabon still trailing by 6. Approaching the 4-minute mark of our first quarter. Chua. Still cold from outside. Now Gomez. Siya naman susubo. Couldn't hit. Ball bounces to Chua. They will reset. Satparam. Bothered by the defense. Kick out. 3-ball once again. Swishes it. On Daha. Inside or outside? Pili ka na lang, no?
Just an all-around game so far. Well, it is still early, pero ganda ng pinapakita niya to start this first quarter.
Biggest lead now para sa Mandaluyong at 9. Hernandez had to adjust mid-air. Couple of defenders shadowing him as Gonzalez. Siya naman ang mapafoul dito. 2 free throws coming up. Kurt Gonzalez.
Imagine if Daha can develop his body, if he puts a little more muscle in that. could be one of the top recruits.
Wag na daw, sabi ng Malabon. Wag ka na. Okay na kami dito.
Para sa sunod na liga na lang.
And you did say Noah Banal still not stepping on the floor, I mean, para dito sa Mandaluyong. Now, in for the first time, just as I say that.
Actually, you know, I've seen Noah Banal with a friend of mine. You know, he does a lot of skills training. Si Conscious Hoop, a player before for the MPBL as well, Julius Pascolado. He's been training with this kid, and you know, pag napapanood ko yung highlights, very explosive yung mga galaw.
Very explosive indeed. And the junior MPBL veteran as well. So, alam na rin niya kung ano yung tema na meron tayo sa liga. Missing on that layup though. Malabon secures the rebound. Chance to cut this lead down. Looking at the 7-point deficit. Gonzalez has played well to begin the quarter. Gonzalez pa rin, just 8 to shoot. Goes to Sagon. Stepping back for a long two-pointer. Rattles out. High up for that board was Satparam, but he will lose it. Ball will stay with Malabon.
So Malabon's sort of struggling to find points in the paint. As yun nga, yung front court nitong Mandaluyong is very lengthy.
Sagon flies through the lane for 2. Lead down to 5, 16 to 11. Banal hounded by Gonzalez. They go to Chua. Daha once more. Chua from way downtown. Still won't work. Looking ahead, Sagon. Gomez, great anticipation once again. Another steal, and this time, sa balikat naman umawas.
Oo.
Nai-inspire kasi yung ka-lookalike niya nandito sa likod eh.
I'm trying to look for the perfect term eh. Kanina medyo may onting yabang sa likod eh. Yeah, medyo ano siya. Professional yung dating.
Mahihain lang. Parang first communion lang. Parang ganun. It's 18 to 11. Daha and Gomez leading the way so far para sa Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith. And it has been Gonzalez leading the way. Yan naman. Bigyan natin ng replay. No? Parang under the chin pala.
Pogi. Nang layup.
Ng layup. Hindi, may pogi rin talaga yung player. Kasi nga,
May
kailangan ko
kamukha.
na mag-commit dahil sinabi ko na nahawig eh. Kailangan ko nang mag-commit. Of course, one of the players that led the CSB Greenies dun sa last na NCAA championship. Although they lost to the finals against Perpetual, who did play for the Palawan Urich Builders in season number 2. They were the champions sa 18 under. So kita mo rin talaga yung caliber ng players na meron tayo dito sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
A lot of high caliber teams here, especially the ones representing schools.
Shot from outside, masyadong malakas. Yet another opportunity. JLC couldn't get the bounce. Takbo tayo sa kabila. Gomez dribbles it off his foot. Holding on to his left hamstring. Still smiling though. Gonzalez goes behind the back. Trying to elude Daha. Gets the switch. Hernandez. Siya naman ang pull up. Still off. Last shot time if you are the white shirts. Looking for Daha was Gomez. Now Banal. Sidestepping his way through. Finishes with a lift.
Noah Banal with a nice move, sidestep, and the offhand finish for his first 2 points of this ball game.
Second left. Hernandez would not have counted, it appears. Nevertheless, it would be the Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith capitalizing early, building on this 9-point advantage, 20 to 11 against the Malabon NYBL ballers. Gomez with a couple of good-looking layups. One behind and one in front. Noah Banal with that lefty finish, that earlier attack. But it is Daha leading all scorers with 9. And at the end of our first period, it's 20 to 11. Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith up by 9. Before we resume our second quarter of action, another lucky player ang mabibigyan ng ating Chef's Magic goodies from tip-off to the final buzzer. Every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Kanina pa natin nakikita tong Chef's Magic, Justin, and kanina sa JT Bulacan Taipan yung nabigyan eh.
Oo.
Unfortunately, they lost. No? So maybe Malabon would be able to turn that story and flip that script. This is one player you were talking about earlier as well. Itong si Amos. So sana sabihin could be related to Mason. But
I know I have covered an Amos in the LaSalle League. I'm just not sure if that was him.
could be Mason, the transfer from Ateneo. But Amos, I suppose, is a common name now in basketball. So baka nga, na-cover mo na rin in the past. And right on cue, Amos scoring his first bucket. Sama mo na rin ang foul.
Quickly making his presence felt as he just checks in the ball game.
Pinag-uusapan niyo ba ako, Justin? Wala namang problema. Here's a move for you. A pound-for-pound fitness foul-counted move. Be Liga ready.
Sabi niya, keep talking. Go ahead. Talk about me.
Talk about me. Put more superlatives to my name. Even our floor director, Philip, very familiar with Amos. He is saying na lasal nga daw, as you pointed out. Which the favorite player of Philip, LeBron James Daip, nag-commit na rin sa DLSU. So, Lasal fan na si Philip bigla.
May nakita akong art card last night eh.
Amos goes to the corner. Nice save, but couldn't hit from outside. Was Justin Alduayan. Santos, open for three. Couldn't knock it down. High up for that board was Satparam. Lahati tayo dito, 22-11. Daha pulls up for 3, short.
Daha, hindi pa nagpapahinga sa ball game na to. Extended minutes.
Pull up. That will fall para kay John De La Cruz. Rain Martin rather.
Hindi ko na alam kung anong position nilalaro ni Daha eh. He seems to be the man in the middle for them, but definitely has handles and sometimes siya pa nagbababa ng bola.
As with a Coach Mark Herrera system, I would say possessionless talaga ang style ni Coach Mark.
Adapting to the new era of basketball.
Rogoso checking in now. Ito na yung hinihingi mo pahinga ni Bondaha as we take another look at that jumper from Rainchester Martin. 3 first names. Yan mga gusto nating mga player. Rainchester Martin. Or Martin.
Maiba naman.
Kailangan ma-distinguish natin yung last name. But we do apologize if we are mispronouncing some names here and there. This is the start of the season. Sabi nga ni Coach Anton, so it might happen from time to time. But we're pretty much open to any feedback on
so
the players' names and pronunciation.
More than willing to be corrected if we need to.
Banal will be fouled. A bit too close for comfort was Owen Pamintuan. 7:44 remaining in our first half of action. Mandaluyong still in the driver's seat, up by 9, 22-13. Banal. Now Frogoso. Open is Banal for 3. Off to the left. Atienza keeps it alive. Frogoso naman yung susubok. And he knocks down the 3.
Couple of triples here for Mandaluyong, giving them quite a comfortable lead here at the start of the second.
It's the third 3-pointer para dito sa Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith. Couldn't answer on the other end was Santos. Although, he comes up with a steal. Hooks it to Gonzalez. Has De La Cruz with him. Ball fake. And will be fouled by Banal. May nakita dito sa laro nito ni Gonzalez Justin has been the main weapon para dito sa Malabon NYBL. 7 to his name. And nakikita ko may patience siya when he attacks. You know, hindi siya yung parang 100% agad na pumapasok.
Using pace to his advantage. And with that move there, no, maganda yung ginawa niya. Pass fake. Catching Banal off guard for a bit. And then, yeah, was able to draw a foul.
For a knockdown the second. Still a dozen, or 11 points rather. But Progoso throws it away. Sporting the black and white Kobe's. Are they Kobe's? I believe so. You might know more than I am. Hindi ako ganun ka-baller.
Actually, yeah, I'm not so sure as well. No?
Nikes na lang, no? Sabihin natin.
Safe yun, safe.
Gonzalez from the baseline. Too strong. Another rebound para kay Atienza. Daha back in the ball game. Just a very quick breather para sa kanya. Banal turns it over.
I wonder if may meaning yung sapatos niya, no? Pag kunwari yung left yung itim or left yung puti.
May storya no?
Oo.
Pamintuan. Missing on that pull-up. As a loose ball foul will be whistled against Mandaluyong. It will be against Noah Banal. That's 2 now on Banal. Asat Param checks back in. Replacing Noah. 14 to work with for the orange shirts. Still down by 11. Pamintuan. Now Santos. Ball deflected. It will stay with Malabon. Only 7 to make something happen. Coach B-Boy Simon will call for a timeout with 5:46 remaining here in the second. His team down by 11. Yet another winner of our Chef's Magic goodies. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. 25-14, Malabon looking to make that mini run. Here in the second as Gonzalez hits on another 3-ball. Kayod din dito si Gonzalez now with 11.
And tough shot as well, no? Sidestepping to the right. You know, it is a bit harder to do that move on your stronger hands. It does require more balance.
Pero kung makikita mo kasi meron siyang maroon na shooting band. So I think that helps. In terms of the shooting, nakakadalawang tres na siya dito. Cutting the lead down to 8. Tough turnaround. And still gets it to fall. Aldrin Rojas.
With the tip in.
5 straight para dito sa Malabon. Now just a 6-point advantage para sa Junior Microsmith. Gomez back in the ball game as well. So good to see na despite him na iniinda niya yung kanyang left hamstring in an earlier play. He's now back in the ball game. Chua, head fake. Pull up for 3. Falling short.
So far, 0 for 3 from 4-point territory.
Gonzalez once again. Hand off. Santos. Backs the defense. Floater is good.
Nice hezzy move to freeze the defender and then dropping in for that floater.
7-0 blast para sa Malabon. Lead is down to 4 and that's when it's safe to go to Bondaha.
Bondaha showing us his all-around game earlier with a couple of end one baskets. This time drawing the foul.
Sa Param, receiving some instruction para kay from Coach Mark. And we received some reports naman coming from Renoa. Renoa?
Justin, kung mayroong umaalis, meron ding nagbabalik. At isa nga sa mga nagbabalik sa ating liga, si Juan Santos ng Malabon NYBL Ballers. At nabanggit nga nito na noong first season ay naglalaro na siya sa Malabon, pero noong second season ay kailangan niya munang mag-focus sa kanyang school varsity team training at sa season nila. Pero ngayon daw ay kahit nagbabalik siya, para lang daw ito sa off-season nila siya maglalaro. Amen, Justin?
Thank you, Renoa, and welcome back. Para dito kay Juan Santos of the Malabon NYBL Ballers. So far, was called for that traveling violation kanina.
Dami tayong mga returnees dito from this new Malabon team.
Nice aggressive move there coming from Owen Pamintuan. Rewards himself 2 free throws. First foul on Satparam. Ito mo rin yung depth ng Malabon. No? While they may be absent in terms of the names of the players na meron itong Mandaluyong, I kind of feel like kahit nandun na sila sa second unit, there really is high caliber pa rin na performance na kukuha nila from their bench.
Oh, they have a lot of size too. Mahaba rin yung mga wingspan ng players nila. And you know, they're going up against I feel like one of the top contenders of a squad in Mandaluyong. You know, they're holding their own. You know, only just down by 5 points.
Gotta give credit, no, na nakakahanap pa rin sila ng paraan in order to recover from that early disadvantage, as we see Noah Banal on the line for a couple of free throws dahil penalty na nga ang Malabon. Hits the first. Missing on the second. Lead at 6, 28-22. 3 and 12 still left dito sa ating first half. Santos misfires. Able to get his own miss. Kicks it out, Kurt Gonzalez. Trying to elude Noah Banal. DP hit, looking for a friend. Del Rosario. Siya naman ang aatake and will be called for steps.
Good individual defense there by Noah Banal. Just shutting off the baseline. And Del Rosario running into a wall and called for that traveling.
Something that Coach Anton will probably appreciate if he is watching. Players moving their feet, not using their hands. Chua finally knocks down a three-pointer.
On the fourth time around, finally Chua getting his first triple of the ball game. Maybe a sign of more to come.
Pag nakaisa talaga yan, I'm pretty sure biglang lalaki yung basket. Para dito kay Iris Chua, as a warning would probably be meted against Noah Banal. Slamming that ball after a foul was called against him as Iris Chua. Shooter's mentality talaga. Marami nga man siyang mintis kanina, but that confidence won't waver at any point.
And like you said, when you're under the system of Coach Mark Herrera, bibigyan ka talaga niya ng kumpiyansa.
Sometimes as a player, that's all you could really ask for, no, from your coach. Na parang you just be yourself and bit-bit mo na kagad yung confidence that whatever you do in the court, you get your coach's support.
As a player, sometimes you overthink kung, you know, if you make a couple of mistakes, baka bangkuin ka na.
(31-22). Only 2 and 28 remaining dito sa ating second quarter. Abante pa rin ang Mandaluyong. Ooh. A bit of a lazy pass there as Del Rosario comes up with a steal. Rojas bumping Daha. Couldn't get the bounce. Amos secures the board.
Not an easy task to shoot over Daha. Grabe, like the wingspan of this player. Ooh. Faked himself out to
Yup.
that move.
That moment hesitation. No? Parang gusto niya nang ipukol, but at the same time, wanted to pull off a hesi maybe. Gonzalez will take a seat.
Oh, ano yun, last second change of decision bigla.
Daha will take a breather as well. 2-minute mark of the second. Del Rosario. Shot clock is down to 9. 8 seconds. Go outside. 3 ball. Short para kay Rojas. Comes up with another steal. This time will decides to attack. Short stab will work. Mandaluyong, their turn to call a timeout. Still up in the ball game, 31-24 with 1:39 remaining in this second quarter. Take another look at that move from Rojas. Misfired on his 3-point attempt. Gets it closer and gets it done. A look at, of course, Doride. Ang bola ng Pinoy, the official basketball of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. The first Pinoy basketball. Has always been our supporter mula pa nung season number 1. And I've asked Coach Anton to actually get a feel of Doride din, and excellent feedback from Coach Anton on how premium it feels.
Oh, I also had a chance to feel the basketball when you were in Divine Light last time. Nice grip to it.
We will be back at Divine Light Academy tomorrow for another set of 9 games sa mga hindi po nakakaalam. Full slate muli tayo dyan sa Las Piñas. That sidestep maneuver. Sir Rain Chester Martin, Mr. Three Names.
3 names. Martin.
Sa Amos. Answers on the other end. Iba'y aggression ng Mandaluyong to attack that paint din.
Saka instant offense lahat eh.
It's difficult to stop. Move brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness. B-Liga ready.
Si CJ Amos, sulpot-sulpot lang sa ball game eh. Pero once he enters, he immediately tries to get points on the board.
Cruz from the corner. Ayaw. Para for the board. Falls to the hands of Gian Gomez. Goes cross court. Chua from the corner. Short. Rebounded by Satparam. Couldn't get the roll. Cruz finally corrals the board. Martin. Not that time. Last shot time para sa Mandaluyong. Up by 8, 34-26. Gomez contra Del Rosario. Just 6 now. Trying to size up his defender. Down to 2 seconds. Another foggy floater. That won't fall. As the second quarter buzzer sounds. 20 minutes of action. It would be Mandaluyong up by 8, 34-26. So look at some highlights brought to us by Chef's Magic. Staying in there, itong Malabon NYBL ballers, Justin. And in the second quarter, while Mandaluyong threatened kind of break away from this ball game, they were able to stay in it, just within striking distance through the efforts of Gonzalez and a little bit of Rojas and Martin as well. So far, itong offensive prowess ng Mandaluyong, a bit too much as they lead by a 34-26 at the half.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to the official opening of Season 3 of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Today is not just about the players. It's not just about the wins, the highlights, or the future stars of Philippine basketball. Today is about honoring the foundation of every single athlete in this league. Our parents, coaches, team owners, and guardians. Because the truth is simple but powerful. Kung wala sila, wala ang mga atleta natin. Walang nagsakripisyo, walang nagbiyahe ng malayo, walang sumusuporta sa training, walang nagdadasal sa bawat game. You are the first fans, the first believers, the first coaches, and the constant heroes behind every player's dream. And speaking of dreams, this entire league exists because of the vision of one man. A man who knows the value of hard work, sacrifice, and second chances. Senator Manny Pacquiao is not just a boxing legend. He is a symbol of hope and the reason why thousands of young Filipino athletes now have a platform to shine. Kung wala si Senator Manny Pacquiao, wala ang Junior MPBL. Without his vision, his heart for the youth,
Nagbabalik po ang Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. At ngayong hapon po, kasama natin ang head coach ng Junior Mandaluyong Microsmith, one and only Coach Mark Herrera. Magandang hapon po, Coach.
Hello, good afternoon sa inyo lahat.
Coach, pag-usapan po muna natin yung nabanggit nyo sa akin bago magsimula itong game. Nasabi nyo po, Coach, na mas gusto nyo po makita yung defense system na tinuturo nyo. Pero so far, Coach, mas na-showcase yung offense nyo po sa inyong koponan.
Yes, yun, doon kami nagkulang. Medyo yung depensa namin medyo lousy pa sa dalawang quarters. Pero dahil nga sa maganda naming depensa, opensa, maraming nangyayaring advantage sa amin.
Coach, ano po ba yung mga inaasahan po natin sa mga susunod na quarters para sa inyong koponan?
Siguro yung aggressiveness namin sa defense. Yun ang medyo kulang namin. Tsaka, gaya nga sinasabi ko, itong MPBL, nakakagulat eh. Ang dahil palang born 2007 na malalaki, magagaling, na pwede sa Gilas natin. So, shoutout tayo sa Gilas teams natin. Ang dahil palang 2007 na malalaki ngayon.
Coach, dahil nagsimula na po kayo sa shoutout, baka may gusto pa po kayong batiin.
Binabati ko lang yung team owner ko na si Iris Chua, tsaka si Boss Joseph Chua, tsaka Happy Mother's Day sa wife ko, kay Ann.
Once again, thank you po Coach Mark Herrera and good luck po on the remaining quarters. Mga kaliga, kayo pa rin po ay sumusubaybay sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Inaanyayahan po namin kayo na suportahan ang ating mga provincial leagues at pocket leagues. Now, I'll turn you over to Jaime and Justin.
Thank you, Renoa. And at the half, it's 34-26. 8-point lead para sa Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith kontra Malabon NYBL Ballers. And some numbers dito, Justin, what does allow Mandaluyong to be able to create this 8-point cushion?
You know, if you look at the numbers, they are somewhat all identical. The only difference is Mandaluyong shooting the ball better with more efficiency, as we see 38% from the field goals compared to 30 from Malabon. Siyempre, mas maraming 3-point shooting itong Mandaluyong, and that is why they have this 8-point lead at the half.
Of course, Daha leading the way para dito sa Mandaluyong with that early explosion. 11 points to his name. And di naman magpapauli sa kabila. Kurt Gonzalez also 11 for himself. As we take another look at our fan of the game, brought to us by Truty Iced Tea. And you know, it's time for our fan of the game, spotting someone in the crowd who's been cheering non-stop, full of energy, and bringing all the good vibes here in this game. And you know what they say, the coolest fan deserves the coolest iced tea. Congratulations to our fan of the game. You're getting a refreshing treat from True Tea Iced Tea, a no sugar added iced tea. Stay cool with True Tea Iced Tea, the goodness of iced tea without the sugar. Walang asukal, Philip. Saan ka pa? Third quarter action will resume. Amos starting the third here para sa Mandaluyong. They get the ball stolen away from Satparang. Attacking. Strong to the hoop. Is Jem Seguros. Sigurado siya in that attack that time. Left Amos. Nice drop pass, but Satparang couldn't finish. Good hustle from Amos, but the ball will stay with Malabon.
That was a scary fall there para kay Ruga. Great defensive stop.
Seguros with the first two of our third period. Very important para sa Malabon because they've started slow in the first two quarters. That's allowed Mandaluyong to build on an early advantage. They turn the ball over. Gomez ahead of the pack. Natapikan, and it will stay with Mandaluyong. Great recovery there coming from Seguros.
Kahit na tapikan, ready pa rin pumusin itong si Gian Gomez.
Hindi pwedeng hindi. Chua. That's short. Takbo dito ang Malabon. Del Rosario. Kick out. Seguros for three. Overshoots.
Medyo may hesitation siya doon.
Del Rosario. Trying to find Cruz underneath, but JLC will lose it. Medyo tahimik pa si JLC in this ball game. Guess a bit more balanced din yung atake nitong Malabon compared to his Bulacan squad in the previous season. Del Rosario comes up with a steal. Challenges Daha high off the glass. Cruz couldn't secure the board. Falls to Gomez. Finds Iris Chua for three. Good line. That's off. Seguros. Siya naman ang aatake. Daha behind once again. Pull up. Short. JLC, ayaw pa rin talaga.
In those two possessions, you see the immediate impact of Daha when he's on the floor. You know, he's just standing there and putting his arms up, pero napapa-alter talaga yung tira mo eh.
Dadalawang isip ka din naman talaga. And look at this, doing it on defensive end. And when you give him a head of steam, talagang challenging the defense. Two more free throws coming up para kay Bondaha. First one won't fall. Still a 6-point lead para sa Mandaluyong. 34-28. A shade under 8 minutes. Nalalabi dito sa ating pangatlong yugto. Seguros, Del Rosario rather. They go to the block, JLC. Kick out, open three. Off to the left, eye up for that board was Ruga. Stay to shoot now. Seguros, slow-mo move. Couldn't finish off the glass, second try. Couple of misses para kay Seguros. Ball goes back to Mandaluyong.
So both teams sort of starting out flat here in the third quarter. Mandaluyong still not able to put some points.
And while both teams are struggling, wouldn't mind if ikaw naman ang Mandaluyong. Ikaw nga yung may puhunan kang nabuo from that first half. Banal back in the ball game, adjusting mid-air. Shot just a bit too strong. They swing it to the corner. Santos for three. Short. Daha. Looking to attack once more. Sidestepping his way through. Parang ang simple ng basketball para kay Bondaha.
Reminds me of you know how Giannis was when he was raw. Diba?
Reminds me of a Justin Almeida. Wala. Let's go that far. Sa Akiraruga. Hitting on that pull-up.
I used to be that guy at the end of the bench, you know, just clapping for my teammates.
Outside shot, Noah Banal. Knocking down the three. Up in the lead to 9 now, 39-30. Hernandez to a three-pointer. Seguros has found his range dito sa ating third period, providing that scoring punch.
The offense starting to pick up for both teams. Back-to-back three-pointers there.
Coming up empty was Mandaluyong. Takbo tayo sa kabila. Hernandez lost the handle, but recovered by Seguros. Attacks the lane once more. 5 straight para kay Seguros. Total of 7 now para kay Gems. Banal asking for it. Hit one earlier, make that 2 3-pointers para kay Noah Banal off the feed from Gian Gomez.
And 5 quick points as well for Noah Banal.
Sasagutan dito, parehong koponan, and kanina parehong hindi makascore, ngayon parehong nakakascore, and still Mandaluyong enjoying this level of action as Atparam hits the finger roll. Balik na naman sa Siam, hinahabol dito ng Malabon. Hernandez goes baseline, spin move. Santos, short stab, too strong. Tapik, mapupunta kay Gomez. No look. Chua, all day to shoot. Knocks it down.
That is the second three-pointer of Chua. And suddenly, Mandaluyong was finding their bearings here on offense and extending this lead to 12 points.
The biggest lead now para sa Mandaluyong Junior. Microsmith, take another look. Gian Gomez, no look. Iwan mo ng lahat. Iris Chua, not the guy to leave open beyond the arc. 4:40 remaining, we have this timeout. Couple of threes coming from the Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith, courtesy of Iris Chua and Noah Banal, has allowed them to build on this 12-point advantage now. 47-35, approaching the 4.5 mark dito sa ating third period. Malabon calling for some time. Ano yung mas gusto mo pang makita dito para sa makalapit itong Malabon?
Well, siguro more outside shooting from them. They have been attacking inside. Medyo it's clamped in the paint. You know, you have Daha and Satparan protecting the interior. So if you can mix it up, get a couple of outside shots, you can put quick points on the board and change the complexity of this game.
So if they could do more of that nga. Hernandez leading the break. As they turn it over, couldn't handle it was Ruga. Banal. Sa naman ang nakabuelo. Be able to fish for that foul against Seguros. Sideline inbound lamang. Take a look at that floater from Seguros. 9 now. Good supporting scorer para kay Kurt Gonzalez, who did the early damage para sa Malabon NYBL ballers.
Finishing with 11 points in the first half. So far, still no production here yet.
Daha will be called for steps. Trying to elude the defense of JLC. 10 pa rin hinahabol dito ng Malabon. Sagon. Now Hernandez. 14 to work with for the orange shirts. Open is Seguros. Gets another one.
This is a great quarter para kay Seguros. Almost getting in double digits in third quarter alone.
Double digits indeed. Chua babawi. Bit too strong. Hernandez. Spin move. But erased by Daha.
And once again, the last line of defense, that is Daha, just waiting for him at the paint. Swats it away. It turns it back to the center.
Gotta give credit to the fearlessness, I suppose. No, the aggressiveness that you still challenge Bondaha's defense. Oh, Amos is gonna be called for a technical foul for improper wearing of a uniform dahil naka-tap out nga when he checked in. And referees has been strict with that particular rule throughout all our 3 seasons. Sago ng maatasan to shoot this technical free throw and he couldn't convert.
Sayang yun. So bonus points for the Malabon team.
Still 18 on the shot clock for the NYBL ballers. They go to Hernandez. Trying to find Cruz, but stolen away. Amos. Back to Gomez. Daha. Strips through the lane, gets the contact. 2 more free throws coming up for Bon.
Thought it was going to be another end one.
You would think with that length, no? Parang your traditional big yung laro nito ni Bondaha. But in that instance, couple of dribbles in, parang nandun na nga siya sa loob. I think you made a good reference when Giannis were making those big strides. And next thing you know, nandun na nga siya sa rim. As we head over to Rinoa once again for a report, Rinoa.
Jaime, Justin, tanging pagbabago lamang ang hindi nagbabago sa mundong ito. Kaya if you really want something, you will have to embrace all those changes. And that is what CJ Amos of Junior Mandaluyong Microsmith is doing. Despite living in Australia for quite a long time, he is finally back in the Philippines to continue his basketball career. And he has been staying here last February only. But for him, he is already coping well with the country and especially in their team dahil nakasama niya na raw ang mga ito sa ibang kupunan. Jaime, Justin?
Thank you, Rinoa. And making an impact is Amos in this ball game so far. Although Gonzalez scores on another bucket to cut the lead down to just 3.
I thought Renoa was going to say coping with the weather. It has been very hot as of late.
You know it's hot kung Pinoy ka tapos nainitan ka. That's sanay ka naman sa init but for some reason it's extra hot. You saw that tip in from Gonzalez earlier.
Nakakapagtaka ng mga Filipino kahit mainit, nagsasabaw pa rin, nagkakape ng mainit sa umaga.
Na-hurt naman ako dun sa because it fits, right? Nagsasabaw pa din ako when I order coffee, it is still the hot version.
It's a funny trait of us Filipinos, no?
This game getting hotter as well. Now just a 3-point lead para sa Mandaluyong. 3-pointer knocked down. That was Peralta, Seb Peralta, getting his first points of the ball game.
Making an appearance here at the late third quarter.
Short on that jumper was Malabon. Duayan, now Progoso. Amos for 3. It's another back-to-back 3-pointers para sa Mandaluyong. And just like that, balik sa siyam, hinahabol dito ng Malabon.
It was already a single-digit ball game for Malabon, but a couple of 3-pointers hit by Mandaluyong and extending it to 9 now.
Off that siguro miss. Gonzalez high up for that rebound as Peralta will be called for that foul. Ano naman yung galaw na yun, Justin? Basic lang. Just let the defender fly by. Found the range. Knock down the 3. Amos has 5 to his name so far. Or make that 8 now para kay Amos.
And that is with limited minutes so far. Below 12 minutes for CJ Amos.
Seguros hits another floater, keeping Malabon in it. Cutting the lead down to 7. Atienza found himself in no man's land. Able to get it to Progoso. Just 5 to shoot now. Amos knows it. Down to 2. He has to put it up. Gave up the ball too late. But still, Mandaluyong holding on to this 7-point advantage heading to the last 10 minutes of action. 53-46. Malabon though within striking distance, not allowing Mandaluyong to break this game open. Seguros, one of their main weapons in that third quarter alone. 12 points, 10 of those coming in that third. Daha continuing his chef's magic throughout the ball game so far. 3-point shooting beginning to click para dito sa Malabon. 4 out of 19 para sa kanila after struggling in that first half. And at the end of 3, it's 53-46. Still in favor of the Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith. We're up for a very tight finish dito, Justin.
We come to the end of the third quarter, and Mandaluyong getting a taste of the lead, winning the third quarter at the final stages.
Players preparing to resume our action for the fourth quarter. And Chef's Magic, lucky fan dito. Nakahanap ng gwapong fan ang Chef's Magic here in Barangay Batis Wooden Court in San Juan. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic make every meal a magic moment.
Akala ko si
Gian Gomez.
Gian Gomez pa lang nakakuha ng ano eh.
Bilis naman ng nakapag-bihis ka agad si Gian Gomez. Naka-Chef's Magic na kaagad.
Naka-sombrero pa.
For those who don't know, yan ang ating butihing direktor, Mr. Jethro Bautista. Shout out sa'yo. Very hardworking. 9 games.
Oh. Tapos ngayon,
bukas 9 games ulit.
Tapos ngayon, nasa ano na?
Nandito
nasa
na,
court na.
Nasa court na kaagad. Ito na. 3-second violation will be called against Atienza. Keeping the door open is Mandaluyong dito against Malabon.
Yeah, we've seen stranger things, and lalayo pa ba tayo? The previous game pa lang, diba? 19 points was the biggest lead of Bulacan. Pero hinabol ng Taytay. Coming up with a victory in overtime earlier.
What a turnaround that was. And Malabon would want to... Medyo napatigil ako din as Martin gives us another highlight. Nakarami na to si Martin. The 3 first names. Peralta couldn't get the roll.
Parang 3 moves din yung ginawa niya kanina eh.
A series of maneuvers.
Crossover, between the legs, spin move.
Parang alaala ko dito, Philip Obensa, yung ganyang galaw. And using the left, protecting it from Bondaha.
Definitely a smart move by Mr. 3 Names.
Seguros muli. High looper. Now won't fall. But they're getting their looks. Talking about itong Malabon. Finding the creases dito sa depensa ng Mandaluyong has allowed them to keep it close. Try to go to the block, but great defense there from Seguros. Stopping it away from Amos. Nasundot na naman sa kabila. Daha looking ahead. Satparam almost thought he will slam it.
Thought the same thing. Thought he was
Just
gonna
checking
go.
kung ako lang ba nag-assume. Parang pumower buwelo eh.
Oh, yung gather niya eh, no?
Lead up to 7, 55-48. Approaching the 8-minute mark of the fourth and final quarter. Foul whistled here on that attack coming from Del Rosario. Okay, top one.
Pinoy dunk.
Pinoy dunk.
Sabi niya, may 8 minutes pa eh. Tipid-tipid muna tayo ng lakas.
Bitawan mo muna yung R1.
Oo.
Mahaba-haba pa ang laro. Under outside shot and another 3-pointer. Kurt Gonzalez, his third conversion from beyond the arc.
Medyo medyo nanahimik after that first half. But now, maybe just saving his energy for the last and final quarter.
Oras na daw. Daha.
It was Seguros who took the scoring load while itong si Gonzalez took a break.
That's what I like to see, no? If ito naman tong Malabon team, that hindi lang isa yung option that you could actually go to. We've seen that in some games that we've covered just today. Na kung isa lang talaga yung natututukan, then it's really gonna make it difficult for you to be able to generate yung opensa mo.
I'd like to use our last game as well as a reference. During the whole game, it was Egea who was a one-man team. They, like you said, they went down by 19 at the most. And when his teammates started clicking, suddenly a big turnaround, and they won that ball game.
Malabon trying to do the same and overcome this deficit. They've been trailing all throughout this ball game. Haven't tasted the lead. Rojas finds himself on the line, looking to make it a one-possession ball game. Knocks down the first. Nababa na nga ng Malabon ito sa tatlo kanina, Justin, but a couple of three-pointers from Mandaluyong created a 9-point cushion, and that's what they're trying to hold on to, talking about the junior Microsmith. Second won't fall as a lane violation will be called against Malabon. Still a long way to go, 7 and 18 remaining here in the ball game. A high caliber matchup sa ating 18 under division to welcome our afternoon. Gomez against Martin. Kick out. Chua, same spot. Same result. Iris Chua. Pag nakakasana talaga si Iris Chua, Justin, it's kind of lista mo na eh.
Oo. And once again, while Malabon inches closer to getting near Mandaluyong, they always find an answer, and usually it's from the outside.
Foul whistled against Malabon. Would be called against Rojas, impeding the progress of Bondaha. Take another look at that Gomez feed. Iris Chua ready to receive that pass. Chua with 9 behind 3 three-pointers. Lead up to 7 once again, 59 to 52. Chua, head fake, open for 3. Couldn't hit his fourth. Almost a steal para kay Gian.
And giving us a couple of push-ups as well.
Again, that's the Gian Gomez special. This kid has played in the junior MPBL. If I remember correctly, Quezon City was his team in the previous season. And ganon, first quarter pa lang, nagpo-push up na.
Very entertaining point guard.
Daha. Kick out. But not able to recover, but will be called for steps.
Traveling violation called on Noah Banal as he coughs up the basketball.
Turnover din naman ng meron tong Malabon. Banal, despite the contact. Kondisyon nga talaga, Justin.
Not just the speed, but showing us some strength.
Back to a 9-point lead, 61 to 52. A hold will be called against Gian Gomez. Make that 2 now on Gian. Team foul number 3 against the junior Microsmith. As the NYBL Ballers will call for a timeout. 5 and 40 remaining here in our fourth quarter. Take another look at that Banal. Finishing through contact. Wasn't looking for a whistle, but finishing nonetheless. Action resume, 61-52. Mandaluyong still in the driver's seat. Hernandez, 3 ball. No go. Rojas trying to secure that offensive rebound. It will go back to Mandaluyong. 5:25 still remaining. You could argue na parang yung Malabon dito, Justin, they're just hanging around. Just putting themselves in a position that maybe they can go on that surge that will allow them to finally take that elusive lead.
Mandaluyong always finding a solution once Malabon comes within striking distance. And usually it is an outside shot. Yung kumbaga pumapatay ng sunog nila.
Rojas missing underneath. Sabi mo nga, yung presence ni Bondaha alone, magdadalawang isip ka talaga if ikaw yung maatake for Malabon.
Just him being under the ring, putting his arms up, you will have to alter your shot.
Malabon will miss from outside. Trying to slow it down are the junior Microsmith. Enjoying this 9-point advantage. Banal looking to dance. Goes to his strong side. Fouled. Almost an end one. Has to earn it from the stripe.
See Noah Banal. When he attacks, when he's going downhill, just a very deadly player. Has an array of moves.
11 so far para kay Noah Banal.
Warning all the members of Malabon NYBL orders B-Boy Simon for continuous complaining.
Coach B-Boy Simon will be charged with a warning for continuous complaining. Banal will knock down the first. Back to a double-digit lead now, 62-52. Make that 11. As JLC will check back in. Rojas will take a seat. Martin will also head to the bench in favor of Mark Sagon. Hernandez takes a look at 3. That rattles out. Halfway down, hintira na yun. Hindi pa rin nahulog para sa Malabon.
But a good attempt there. As I said, they were baiting him to shoot. And you have to take those shots and make them pay.
Hernandez all alone for an easy 2. The first points para kay Hernandez. Let's see if he can find a groove dito sa last 4 minutes ng ating fourth period. As his team is still down by 9, 63-54. Daha. Couldn't finish. Couple of stops dito para sa Malabon. Let's see if they could convert on the other end. And they do so. Who's made the stop dito sa kabila? He was one all alone underneath naman sa kabila.
So a little uncharacteristic of Daha there. Fell asleep on defense momentarily. As na-backdooran siya ng kakampi. Ng kalaban.
Laid down to 7 once again. Chua goes to Gomez. Will be called for a traveling violation. Couple of turnovers para dito sa Mandaluyong. And time again, Malabon will just keep on knocking at the door of the junior Microsmith. Hernandez. Thinking 3 once more. Still no go. Bit ill-advised yung tira na yon, I would say.
So Malabon just doing a great job keeping it close as we reach the last 3 minutes.
Let's reach over to Renoa once again. Renoa.
Jaime, Justin, isa nga sa pinaka-veterano na sa kanilang kupunan ito si Iris Chua na captain nga ng Junior Mandaluyong Microsmith at nabanggit nga nito na simula first season, second season hanggang third season ay naglalaro siya dito sa Junior MPBL at dahil nga marami na siyang experience, marami na rin siyang natutunan at ang kanyang mga natutunan ay hindi lamang nakikita sa score sheet dahil katulad nga nito ay ang kanyang leadership kung saan natutulungan niya ang kanilang team dahil sabi niya kanina na ang mga bago daw ay briefing niya para sa season na ito. Ginagawa niya rin ng safe space ang kanyang mga kakupunan upang magkaroon sila ng openness sa kanilang grupo. At bilang panghuli, sabi niya ang basketball ay hindi lamang laro but it also a brotherhood for them. Jaime, Justin?
Thank you, Rinoa. So we have a timeout off the floor and we'll be back with more of your junior MPBL. Another lucky fan ang mafe-feature natin dito for our sponsor, Chef's Magic. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. It's a miss from outside para sa Malabon. Would have been big to cut this lead down to just 2.
Good attempt there by Malabon. But no avail. Still a 5-point lead.
Managing this lead will be the task para sa Mandaluyong. Similar play, but not the same result. Amos though gives them a second chance. Gomez once again goes to Chua. He will try once more. Too strong. Hernandez secures the long rebound. Seguros. Ooh, a sorry miss para kay Seguros, but a foul whistled.
Another close call there. Basket.
So push will be called against Chua. So on the line is JLC to make it a one-possession ball game. It's the first. So not the usual offensive production, I would say, para dito kay JLC, but doing the dirty job dito sa depensa. 8 points to go with 7 rebounds. Made that 9 points rather after that first free throw. Malabon, another opportunity para sa kanila, down by just 4. Hernandez scoops it up, couldn't get the bounce. Gomez tracks down the board. Trying to slow it down, looking to elude Seguros. Gomez pa rin. Too much pressure coming from Seguros. That will put them at the limit. No free throws just yet.
That was their last foul to give. Talking about this Malabon team.
14 to work with for the white shirts, up by 4. Gomez goes to Amos. That jump stop will be whistled for a traveling violation.
Oh, medyo nahirapan tumigil after that jump stop. Shuffled his feet a bit and called for that traveling infraction.
Atienza will check back in para kay Amos. Sila 2-possession ball game, 63 to 59. Another tight finish we're seeing here, Justin, after that overtime game earlier. Del Rosario, floater. Malakas. Had the look as the ball goes back to Mandaluyong. Minute and 13 left on the clock. Ooh, stolen away. JLC challenges the defense. Atienza making up for that turnover, coming up with a big block.
Great defensive stop by Mandaluyong.
Under 60 seconds remaining. Gomez splitting his defenders, bounces it to Daha for the finish. Gian Gomez dissecting the defense, bringing out the goggles as Bon Daha gives us an end one. It might just be the dagger para dito sa Mandaluyong. Series of moves from Gomez, resulting to that pound-for-pound fitness foul-counted move. B-Liga ready. Bonus free throw para kay Daha, will convert. Lead back up to 7. So a 3-possession ball game. Mandaluyong looking to protect and secure the victory.
And will that Gian Gomez assist become the dagger for this ball game?
Three-pointer won't fall. Satparam secures the rebound. Gomez looking ahead. Stolen away by Seguros. Seguros attacks the defense of Atienza. Couldn't finish. JLC will be fouled. If anything, para sa Malabon, clock is stopped. Opportunity sa kanila makalapit. JLC doing his usual blue-collar effort. 10 points to go with 9 rebounds for the former JT Bulacan Taipan player.
Refusing to give up, but missing some crucial free throws.
Shot clock is off. He's trying to play keep away is Gian Gomez. Dancing with Santos. Daha will try for 3. Rattles out. Few seconds remaining as Daha adds to his tally to finish with 19 markers, to go with 7 rebounds and several altered shots para kay Bon Daha. That will be the end of the ball game. 68-60 is our final score. Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith getting their first victory sa ating season number 3 of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Malabon NYBL Ballers, maybe not the debut that they were looking for, but nevertheless were in there, had an opportunity. Nakalapit ng ilang beses, but ultimately falling short.
Whenever Malabon had a run and got the lead down to 3 points, laging may sagot itong Mandaluyong, and more than often, it was a 3-point shot or 3-point shots that gave them a comfortable lead, and here having this 8-point victory.
10 out of 29 are the Junior Microsmith from beyond the arc. One of the main weapons that they relied on. Sabi mo nga, yun yung talagang kaala mo magliliyab na ang apoy nitong Malabon, but Mandaluyong using that 3-point shot to douse water in the Malabon momentum. But one player that has been consistent all throughout yung kanilang campaign dito sa unang laro in season number 3, doing it on both ends of the basketball, was Bon Daha. Really being that steady force for this Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith squad. A veteran na rin dito sa Junior MPBL. Ano yung nagustuhan mo dito sa laro ni Bon Daha that maybe not just the offense but also the defense?
Well, on the offensive side, his versatility. Pinakitaan tayo ng a couple of outside shots aside from his fearlessness attacking the basket. But on the defensive end, his patience, just staying in front of his man. His help side defense was also on point. So overall game for Bon Daha.
Siya nga kasama ni Rinoa Sanchez as our best player of the ballgame.
Kasama na nga natin ang MPBL part of this best player of today's game, one and only Bon Erwin Daha. Congratulations for bringing home today's win. Bon, napakasipag mong bata, napakasipag mong tao kahit last minute. In fact, bago matapos ang game na to, ikaw pa yung last na nakashoot.
Sinabi lang kasi ng coach namin na we have to work hard lang, tsaka we have to dive the loose balls and we have to outperform them and outwork them.
Bon, tatanong ko lang din, since nasabi mo na outperform, how did you prepare for today's game?
Nag-prepare ako sa mentality ko tsaka sa mindset ko kasi sobrang nakakapagod kasi sobrang init, sobrang dulas pa ng bola.
Ayan, once again, congratulations, Bon, for bringing home your first ever win and the first ever MVP for this season. And we would also like to thank Don Benitos for providing a sumptuous Filipino delicacy to our best player of the game. Now, I'll turn you over to Jaime and Justin.
Thank you again, Renoa, and that will be a wrap for this 18-under ball game between the Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith and the Malabon NYBL Ballers. Coming right up, 16-under division naman tayo. Diyan lamang po kayo, more of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL sa aming pagbabalik.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahal.